Good morning and welcome. This is Moses Job Sangwalatem, and today I will present my PPT, and the title of PPT is Backward and Forward Integration, Intensive Strategy and Diversification Strategy. So to begin with, the definition forward and the backward and forward integration. Forward integration is where the company gain. Wait. Sorry. Yeah, sorry for that. Forward and to begin with, the definition is forward in integration is where the company gain control of the business activities that are ahead of the company valuation. And the backward integration is where the company gain control of the business activities that are that were behind the evaluation. And this is the diagram. This is the diagram backward, where backward is raw material coming to the distribution and output and manufacturing, and the forward is like distribution to the retail to the after retail services. And the final thought for the backward and forward integration is the integration strategy may not be always work for the organization due to the money reason and sources of specific resources that are required to the value into the new industry. In one of the reason, sometimes the execution of the integration strategy are more benefit. The following is two assets to need to be considered by the organization for the thinking decision on integration strategy. One, cost. The organization should choose integration strategy when the cost of making the product into house is lower than the cost of the buying than the product in the market. The creation of the organization, while planning to drop integration strategy, the form needs to be considered where moving into the new area and activities with weeks and current activities not yet. We come to type of strategy, and the type of strategy. One type we are going to talk about it now is intensive strategy. Strategy we demand furthermore intensive effort to improve the performance of the existing product in the market. When an organization strategy to prove the expecting position with the current product, that different type of strategy should be considered. One, market penetration. The market this strategy, the organization tries to exchange the market share through general marketing effort of the presentation for product or services. The main that the organization does not launch new product or does not implement another product immediately. Number two is market development. Market development strategy is a kind of intensive strategy in which the business organization launches its existing product in a new market or a graphical area. That means the organization does not include new and modified product, rather than product remain the same, but the new market are added but entered into the new the protocol area. Number two is product development. This strategy, the organization tries to improve the competitive position and sales through the implements of and moderation of existing product. Usually, there are large quantities of sales that are with the new product development strategy such it has request. The second one is diversification strategy. The diversification strategy is a cooperation strategy in increased growth by the changing of and expanding of product. A company manufactures and offers the sale. Company might ensure that the generation strategy to get an angle on a competitive and a process known as offensive distribution, and the business may embrace and distribution after facing the significant pressure to exchange. 6 reasons for distribution strategy. Company may implement an distribution strategy that has a pro, including to best complementation. The company may feel the same best way to gain the competitional advantage in the distribution by expanding the portfolio of the product and services. Company can be sometimes the distribution cannot to seek profit. If successful, an acquisition export can be substantially increased because growth by the extension of the business line, with the inspiration of skipping something. Sometimes the biggest, not more successful companies find out the next distribution step and through the investment strategy. The another one is policy and brand image. The another one is the vision of brand image to avoid downfall. Distribution can be education to avoid the falls of education economic downfall by offering the different products and services. A company can launch the education of students and even takes advantage of each variable companies to its position and brand image. The strategy can always be launched of the image of a brand, either by launching a positive assessment with the nearly requirement brand or a production chain in a direct direction present on a face of the public. The production in industrial chain due to the production of upgrading the production in a diffusion can display presentation of the face. Another one is the method of illustration. There are 4 critical categories of diversification strategies. Each political advantage list and degree of relation. The 4th type of relation include 1, the horizontal integration. The horizontal, a company adds a new product to its operation. Those products and services are assigned not new, but will bear some relative to the organization product. 1, offering the instruction set of options to the customer. For example, growing company getting into the viral illustration business in horizontal dispensation. 2 is vertical dispensation. Vertical is also known as diversification. A company expense in include the different manufacturing process under one corporation services, usually by moving up and down with the product line. In example, dispensation. And the number 3 is a concentric dispensation. Okay, when a company develop a new improved product related to the existing product, for example, a company manufacturing while iPhone may expand to the related existing product. Now, the last one is a compression business distribution. When a company is distributed by the inquiry distribution company to the unrealized field or a new industry, it is known as a compression. And distribution delay the larger media and provision under the distribution of the form CEO of the one leg years with the generation company growth by inquiring other larger companies including administration of 20th century. The benefit of decision strategy. There are benefits of decision strategy implemented. One is fixed. Its flexibility. Company can become more flexible by pursuing the decision strategy when more product to expression and expression points. The risk of shortfalls in administration of by the potential rewards of the market. Two is growth, can increase market share and profit made. And the last one is subrealization. Company can be a challenge, and sometimes the fails of an insurance is the line. The other one is downfalls of resolution strategy. There are the failed victory and risk of outbreak on resolution strategy. Strategy is the diversification strategy must explain the one the lack of experience. The two is implement of the challenge, and the three is complexity. Thank you, and this is the end of presentation. Thank you so much.